Hello, I'm Vanguard Tabletop, and I'm super happy to announce this developmental trailer for Equal Honor. Equal Honor is a game that brings the relationship between historical weapons and armor to the tabletop. This tabletop role-playing game sports a dynamic combat system to make every move of the battle important. Each weapon has a purpose, and each piece of armor may negate that purpose. Instead of giving you a long-winded description on how combat works in Equal Honor, I would rather point you to a tutorial video that already exists in order to understand how that system works. If that system appeals to you, I highly recommend giving it a try. Despite its homage to historical weapons and armor, Equal Honor will still be in a dark fantasy setting. This truth can be found in the upcoming campaign, the Reaper's Chessboard, and the spell system, which is currently undergoing updates, but we still have a decent number of base spells to choose from. Hey guys, now that I'm done with the very official part of it, I just want to speak more personally. This is just a passion project. I know there's probably a lot of people, if they did end up seeing this video, probably not many will, that are going to immediately complain about things like the quality and just like the imagery shown. And I just want you to know that the product isn't pictures on a screen. The product is more of an intellectual thing. That sounds maybe a little stupid and uppity, but what I mean by that is it's a system to use in your campaigns. It's really all about your campaigns. Obviously I'm releasing a campaign to run, and if you want to run that campaign to try and get a feel for it, that's great, but it's really more for if someone who runs tabletop RPGs on a common basis, but also has an interest in how real armored fighting works. That's really what I was going for. At the time I started this project, I was and still am, frankly, very into how armor of a very large range of historical time worked, especially it versus weapons and weapons that began to be developed in order to defeat armor, but also the dynamics of trying to defeat armor by avoiding it, such as knights grappling one another and switching to a dagger in order to get in those places that just aren't as well protected as their outer shell. But that might be a little too much detail for this event. All I'm saying is that that's what this project is about. It's bringing that feeling, that gritty, serious armored combat feeling, to a tabletop RPG, because even more than that, I nerd out over dark fantasy, and I love telling stories in that setting. But more than just telling stories, I like players to be able to interact with that story. And if I can combine the just nuance and dynamics of that armored fighting and that dark fantasy storytelling into one thing, that's all I want to do. That's really the part I care about. And I hope that if you started watching this video, that you stayed to the end to hear that, because that's really what's important to me. It's not this, I don't mean for the trailer to come off like an ad, even though I feel like it does, but that's just sort of part of trying to get this out there. But I really want people just to see it and see if there's an interest that is equal to mine in bringing that to the tabletop RPG community. I'm not saying I'm the first one to do it. I'm sure there are other examples, but I just really wanted something I made with my hands that I just understand from literally the first word to the last, and this was the way to do it. And I've gotten the opportunity to run campaigns with it, multiple sessions at this point, and gonna continue sessions. And I'm actually running the reverse chessboard, and once that's done, I'm hoping to release it. So another little announcement here that I only kind of hinted at in the rest of the video. Um, but so far, I've really enjoyed it, and other people have really enjoyed it. So I'm hoping that maybe I'll find other people who also enjoy it, and they can share in that experience as well. But I should probably not keep on going too long. I mean, I make a last segment that's longer than the whole video. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you see more content come out in the future.